This is an announcement for the following student. Natsume from Naraja Academy. Ms. Briar would like to see you in class 1-4. She has some important news to share with you regarding the terrestrial phenomenon. Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. Last time we had finished our trek through the depths of Area 0. This time, well, we're gonna just continue living our lives as a student, go talk to Miss Briar. But before we do that, I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching this entire series. It's been very fun to do. We have just a little bit more, and yeah, I do want to talk about Terrafagos and everything, but I think we should go see Miss Briar first, so let's go do that. Hey Natsume, glad to see you. You're feeling rested and recovered after our big adventure down in the depths? No, youth is really an inevitable thing. I'm still feel wrung out despite having been back for a while now. But on to why I called you here. Since I returned, I've been writing up everything we discussed on our expedition. Honestly, I've hardly slept. I've obtained Princess Vegeta permission to turn it in to a book, but don't worry, I made sure to skip a few details and omit names of those involved. So voila, a proof copy of the book, freshly delivered from my publisher just for you. Hooray. I behaved recklessly in the underdepths. I don't know what we would have done if it weren't for you. You truly deserve a copy of this book. I just hope it is as sufficient as an apology. Ah, but there was something else I needed to check with you. Would you mind showing me your Terra Orb? I thought as much. It's behaving just like Kieran's and Carmine's orbs. I think it might be because your orbs were directly exposed to the energy from Terrafagos. Kieran and Carmine say ever since they're the Underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize their Pokemon without charging their Terra Orbs. Actually, there is one more piece of news I should share with you related to the deepest depths. You know that the terrarium core that hangs from the ceiling of the terrarium? Well, until now I've been keeping it topped up with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the crystal pool in Kichikami. That's how we've been able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon on our academy grounds. But the other day I tried adding the crystals I collected from the underdepths and mixed it and added it to the mix, and it caused the prior properties to change the core. And the result? Pokemon shining in rainbow colors have started appearing all over Terrarium. And now they have Stellar Terra type. Thanks to this, my research into terrestrial phenomenon is shining brighter than ever. Oh, and one last thing. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. That is all I have to report for now. Thanks for setting aside some time to chat. I'm off to pay my visit to my publisher, so I'll leave it to it. Next time we meet, I'll ask for a good long look at Terrafagos. Till then. Alright, well, we got a couple things we want to do, so let's go do them. First, let's go see Amaris. She's in here. Natsume, you have my thanks for all you have done to help the League Club and to help Kirin. Once she became champion, Kirin withdrew himself entirely from our ranking system. Though I consider this somewhat sad, it's not as if he and I can no longer meet. More than anything, I'm glad that he seems to be acting like his former self again. Indeed, I have been swept up in joy to such an extent that I'm prepared a tremendous amount of the flight-enabling supplement used in my trial. Please feed this to your Aegis in an appropriate portion of it whenever you wish to fly. What? You want to fly now? Please slow down. The supplement was never meant to be eaten in such a large... It would seem your Aegis has powered up somehow. From the looks of it, I would guess that it's gained power to fly wherever it wish. Well, I suppose this is an acceptable outcome. As it happens, there is a super hard course for my flying time trial. You may attempt it upon clearing the hard, of course. Feel free to do so whenever you're ready. Time for me to go. So long then. Alright, that's... So remember last episode I was like, I want to check something. That's what I was trying to check because I couldn't remember where we got the power to fly. Well, let's go to the door of the Elite Club. Oh my god, I completely forgot his voice. Alright. There you are, Natusme. Just the person I was looking for. Oh yeah. The news. You're the new BB League champion, am I right? I have to admit it, I was blown away. Inviting you to this academy is the best decision I made recently. So now that you had some time to get comfortable here, how do you find Blueberry Academy? Are you having fun? I love it here, it's great. Good. Just what I like to hear. Anyway, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you, Natusme. See, the whole academy has become so much more lively and energetic since you came here. Got me thinking, maybe we should have some more people come visit from Paldea. Have them come as special coaches or something. You know a lot of people, right? Got a lot of friends and everything. I mean, like teachers from your school, gym leaders, that sort of thing. Or any strong friends of yours are also welcome here. Sure, leave it to me. Spoken like a true champion, I knew you were the right person to ask. You can use the club room computer to contact with anyone you want to invite, but it'll cost BP. We'll need to pay for their trip and such. So, here's something to get you started. Yeah. I think I'll arrange the special coaches to stay in this club room whenever they're not teaching. You should have a chat with them while they're here. Now then, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy. How long has it been since we've visited the club room? Alright, well, we can invite our friends and other gym leaders to come and hang out with us. So let's... Yeah, it's been very long since we've done this. Oh, yeah! I forgot. There was another reason why we needed BP, and we haven't been here in like forever. So let's do this for the photography couplets, because this is something else we need to do. Oh, this is actually the perfect time to do this as well. I'm just gonna upgrade the photo club because that gives us something special. If we do. And now we have the lock on button for our camera, which is good. It also lets us when we lock on to see if Pokemon have certain design or certain marks. Or we can change the way the room looks. We also can get the speaker, so let's go do that. Alright, now we can change the way that the sound is. Maybe we can get some music to play in that? Maybe. We can change our pitching style or our throwing style. Pitching, throwing, yeah, same thing. So yeah, here's some of the music. So town tunes, outdoor adventure, Izakami. Oh, these ones are very special. So, I don't know how I would like to go about doing this. Maybe I'll show it in Violet, but essentially when you boost these, the starters from every previous game are now available to pop up. Oh, there's something. The one who summons the greatest in number of coaches to our fine housing of learning using BP will earn the right to challenge Blueberry's Academy's beloved Seeker Boss. Oh yeah, there's a Seeker Boss too that we can't do right now because we have to summon all the people, so that might be something that I do on stream. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let's change the way the club room looks. So I got some designs, and now we're gonna go in here and change it. Let's go for futuristic. All right. This room has tons of references. Wonder what that is. Looks cool. Like something that exists in this world. Very cool, but I have this as my design. I think you have to pay 300 every time to change it, so that's what we're gonna do. But I definitely wanted to. Let's change it to classic. See what we get. Yeah, it's kind of like a very long, like we're Harry Potter or something. I like this one. We're gonna keep this on this side, yeah. So, all right, we got much that we need to do. Let's go to the entrance. Oh, would you look at the cut of your jib? You must be the one everyone's been talking about. You're the Paldean exchange student. Natusme. Oh, my name is not Snacksworth? Yes, indeed. Calls me Snacksworth. I do love to see young students putting some real effort into their self-improvement. Especially the kids who really get their all in the old BBQs. I reward them with snacks. These snacks I make are special treats, made just the taste of certain Pokemon. With one of my snacks in my hand, you may find yourselves running into a peculiar Pokemon. Alright, so let's see if we can do that. Alright, so we got 10. Got a ground treat, nice. I'm actually kind of glad that we're doing this now. Alright, now we are able to fly, which I'm glad about. Alright, so let's have this conversation about Terrafagos now. I very much enjoy Terrafagos as a Pokemon, as a concept. But I do believe that is not the Pokemon that is not the most powerful Pokemon that is down there. I would I would call it misleading to say that it is, just because if you consider everything, right? This Pokemon is supposed to have untold power. Like, the power that Terrafagos has isn't, nothing to sneeze about. But this Pokemon is also supposed to have, like, a greater importance to the world of Pokemon as a whole. Because Terra Energy and Mega Energy are very similar energies. And it could be... This is a fan theory, and nothing's been confirmed about this. But it could be that Terra Energy and Mega Energy are the same type of energy. And in fact, Terra Energy comes from Mega Energy. Is this the area that I need to be? It's not over here, is it? It's above us, I think. Now, why is that? Well, both types of energy are very similar. Both have a very specific purpose. And when you think about geographically, right? Where is Paldea? Paldea is Pokemon's Spain, right? And if we go based on the actual world map, because that's what Pokemon has done for years, Spain is right below Europe. And what's in Europe? Paris, or France. France. Well, yes, Paris, France, but France. France specifically. There's an area I'm looking for, so, but it's okay because I'm I'm in the middle of a monologue, so it's okay that I'm searching for it. I feel like this might be the area I'm looking for. Oh. Yeah, I think this is it right here. There's like a this is here. It might be here. All right, before we where's our camera? That's the thing. That's that thing. Oh, well, I do want to go in here. I did want to change my phone. Did I not get the... I might not have. I might have forgotten to get it. Oh, well, it's fine. We want sepia tone. Alright, so... Anyway, while I'm over here spitting, I do not believe that is the only Pokemon, or sorry. So yes, with the two being neighbors, and the fact that, you know, in Pokemon, France is the Kalos region, and there's a huge hold on, I gotta stop spinning to show this off. Not that. Where is it? Is it that? No, it is this. This right here. This is a huge offshoot that... Oh, my phone. You cannot visit at all. Like, you cannot go there. And when the DLCs were being talked about, when they were originally being talked about, they were speaking about having more than one DLC. Now, you may go, well, yeah, we have two, you know. Part 1, which was Kitakami, and Part 2, which was Blueberry. But there were, I don't know if this was ever confirmed or anything, but there was something that was said that there could be more DLCs coming to Scarlet and Violet past those. And considering what our next game is and where it is and location and the fact that it could very well directly connect to what's going on, I kind of have to guess that they intend to make part 3 and 4 DLC for Scarlet and Violet. And considering that now Scarlet and Violet have been moved to the Switch 2, and that they have improved the quality and the way the game looks, I would hazard a guess that we will see that part of the map filled out to be either some sort of a way to get to Kalos, or being Kalos itself. Which makes me believe that the adventures into Area Zero aren't done with, because I feel like there's something down there that exudes both Mega and Terra energy. So Mega Terra energy, or maybe even energies of all the things that we've been exposed to, the other items like the Z crystals and Gigantamax. I don't exactly remember if there was nothing else to the Dynamax Gigantamax energy. But yeah, that's my feeling towards that. I kind of feel like if it was just Terrafagos the entire time, that's what it was talking about, it feels a little hollow, if that makes sense. Not because Terrafagos isn't powerful or cool or anything, but because it's been years since we've gotten like this super cool, big, menacing legendary that, isn't just a throwaway Pokemon, but is like crucial to what's going on. Oh. Yes. All right. That was Meloetta. I called her in the Master Ball because I'm like, eh. But yes, you needed to get enough BP spin over here. I don't know if the spinning is necessary. I really don't. I think it is, just because that's what I've seen when I first went to go catch it. And you needed the sepia tone filter in order to encounter her. So yes, we're starting this episode off with a bang. Well, there's been a lot of bang in this episode. Yes, but we needed to catch Meloetta. Now we need to go and catch our other legendary friends. So, I might as well talk about the stellar shards. There are some more that we have to go back down to Area 0 to go get, and there are some other things that's gathered down there, so we're gonna go do that too. So this is gonna be a very long video. Once we reach Area 0, or once we get everything that is made from Area 0, there's only so many other places that we can get stellar terror shards, and that's from fighting stellar type Pokemon out here. And that you see that's Flygon out here, that's stellar type. So remember when I was saying I was trying to get it for the entire team? What I had to do was I had to come out here and take on some stellar Pokemon that are out and about in each area. So I think there are like at least 2 or 3 that you can encounter in each area. And that was kind of how it goes. Once you clean out the deepest depths of Area 0, or the deep depths of Area 0, that is the only way you can get stellar Terra type energy, or Terra energy, Terra crystals. Blah, can't speak. All right, well, let's go heal. I know, that's what I'm doing. Alright, let's get a move on. Alright, so we need to be here. But we need to go and find... where we fought the lurking steel titan. But yeah, when it comes down to the Mega Terra energy and all the energies being one, I feel as though they may confirm something to that effect with like Legends AZ, or the AZA, and Champions. Since in Champions, trainers will be able to use all of those energies, so Z crystals, Dynamax and Gigantamax, Mega Evolution, Terrestrial energy. Alright, there's Entei. Let's Yay! We caught the legendary beast, Entei. I can't express to you how much I appreciate that we can fly again, or fly now. I say again because I've beaten the entire thing in Violet, as you've seen. So, like, I have a lot of the powers, so it was kind of... It's a big wait to see when we would get the power to fly. Alright. There's Latios. Nice! Now we have Latios. Alright. Well, that's not where we stop, of course. Our next place is Fury Falls. Are you enjoying the throwbacks of all the music? So there, remember I was saying in the club room that we could like get music? It's music for all the past games. Alright, let's cup view. Kung was caught. Alright. Now we only have one more that we have access to. Let me see that, because that allows us to be able to fly here. I'm pretty sure. Alright. The last one is all the way over here. And off for nada. Oh god, I could see the top of the world. Here's Groudon, the big boy himself. Alright, we caught the continent Pokemon Groudon. Alright. We're going back to Area 0. I told you this is going to be a long one. But I will save you the trouble of me getting back to where we need to be. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Now that we have the power of flight, there's a couple things we need to come and get. It's not in there. It's in... Is it in here? Ah, yeah, it is in here. I'm fairly certain it's in here. Here it is. Here it is. I was like, it's somewhere near where we, no. It's not it either, but that is Leaf Storm. Oh, I am trying to remember where this is. Here we go. I was like... Oh. Here we go. I was like, there's a thing. There's a hidden Pokemon over here. Alright. Man, that was bugging me. Cause I was like, I know where it is, I just don't remember where it is. But, yeah, there it is. Alright. Now that we've done that, up here is, oh. And beyond here is tons of items, yeah. Okay, yeah. Tons of Terra shards. I didn't know what TM that was. Gotta wait for it to pop up. Oh, Meteor Beam. Alright. I got an extra one because it didn't load that I got it. Neat. And believe it or not, This place also has... Does it? Oh no, maybe I'm tripping. I thought it had some items down here too. Okay. I think we got everything. Yeah, that's that secret room. I don't know if you necessarily need the flying power, but I always go, oh well, I'll get it when we have the flying power. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's just go back to Central Park. Wrap this up. Alright. This is the end of a very long series. We started like, what, 2 years ago? Yeah. And finally we've reached the end of this long series. There may be there's definitely gonna be more streams because there's a lot of stuff still to do, you know, getting the rest of the legendary Pokemon and everything, so and that will be included into this. But as far as it being like a, how do I say, normal series, it will not remain a normal series on the channel. Something that will just come and go as you know, I want to continue doing stuff because I still play this game. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. This has been a very, very fun series to work on. I'm so glad that we've gotten to finish it now. Next is Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, because at the time of this recording I haven't finished recording those, so those are next. And then once we're done with those, I think you understand where we're going next. We're gonna go back. We may be going back to Kalos very soon, and maybe even in this game we might go there. So, like I said before, this game isn't over yet, but yeah. If you like this video, please drop a like. It really helps. I really appreciate it. Comment, tell me what your favorite legendary is, you know, how much you like this series, if you liked it. And yeah. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Welcome. Ring the notification bell so that way you get all the notifications. And most importantly, make sure to take care of yourselves. I love you guys very, very much. And I appreciate you. From me and Sylveon, wherever Sylveon is, we say peace.